Well, it didn't look promising earlier today. We had the clouds hanging around and some lingering rain into the mid-morning hours. But as we promised you, there was some clearing this afternoon. And man, temperatures respond nicely back into the 50s. Even warmer weather ahead. 13 weather ball is red. And this view brought to you by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. We forecast a 54 today. It's made 54. That's a bullseye, and 5 days in a row with your 3-degree guarantee. It is going to be even warmer, as we mentioned. We've been talking about it all week with 60s over the weekend, mid 60s here tomorrow, and upper 60s, maybe even close to 70 before some late weekend showers move on in. And then it will be cooler next week, back down into the 50s and even 40s. And there's still, we've been talking about that impactful system for Wednesday through Friday that will have some rain and or snow with it, and it will definitely be cooler next weekend with highs only in the 40s. Going to start out at 38 in the morning under mostly clear and calm conditions, although there may be some patchy fog, so watch out for that, and that may lift into some low clouds in the noon hour, but lots of sunshine by the end of the day as we hit the mid 60s, our warmest temperatures of the year so far. Let's take you through the forecast for the weekend. You can see right now we've got just a couple of clouds overhead. They may thicken up in a couple of spots. Again, some of these low clouds developing, but back into some sunshine here during the day tomorrow. Now, if you're heading up toward Traverse City or toward the bridge, you might run into some sprinkles or some light rain late in the day tomorrow, but that won't affect the greater Grand Rapids area. And will be partly cloudy overnight here on Saturday night. Models are bringing in the rain a lot faster than I think it's really going to happen here during the day on Sunday. I think before that happens, we'll get well up into the 60s, possibly touching 70. And I think the models are too fast taking the rain out overnight here Sunday night. I think it may linger into Monday morning as well. And then as we get into next week, we'll see a system come through on Monday night, and that will affect areas generally along and north of Grand Rapids. And then later on this next week, we're going to be watching an impactful system come through Wednesday through Friday. The models are all over the place, so there's really no point in talking about whether there's going to be snow or rain. It will just be not a nice end of the week next week, Wednesday through Friday. Here's what we do know. Temperatures are, rainfall amounts are going to range from about 1/4 to as much as 1/2 inch, and most of this will come Sunday night through early on Monday, and then there'll be a little bit more Monday night as that heads off to the north. But in the meantime, it's going to be nice and warm this weekend. Longer range outlook after we see that period of cool weather at the end of next week and weekend. Longer range models from April 20th through May 3rd. Yes, we're already getting into weeks 3 and 4. Says we have higher probabilities of seeing warmer than average temperatures, and that time we have highs between about 60 and 65. In terms of precipitation, we've got an equal chance of seeing more or less. The higher probabilities over to the southeast and northwest. So again, during that 2-week period, we should get about 1 1/3 inches worth of rain. For tomorrow, though, it will be partly cloudy skies. Look for highs in the mid to upper 50s. From Muskegon northward, around 60 from Holland, South Haven. You'll have the cooler temperatures with an onshore breeze, low to mid 60s inland. You'll see a few more clouds here with a morning fog possible, and then we will here in the greater Grand Rapids area and southward. We'll be in the mid 60s as skies become mostly sunny later on the day with a light south wind kicking in. 13 on your side forecast. Again, late day rain on Sunday night. It'll be gone by Monday morning, and then another chance of rain, especially north on Monday night. A dry day Tuesday with a seasonable high of 54. And then here comes that not so great weather starting late Wednesday through next Friday. Next weekend, as I mentioned, highs will only be in the 40s.